is. And I did that because in the picture here, I kind of like the fact that the lights on the ends were a little bit different. If you see that picture right there, see on top of there, that light and that light are different colors. I kind of like that, so I wanted to do something similar to my build and decided to take the smoke, the Tamiya smoke, and painted a few coats on it and made them a little darker on the ends. So so there you go. That's a 2003 Jeep Rubicon. Took me almost a month. The next project is top secret. I don't want to give too much away on it. I will say this: it's not a car. It's not a ship. It's not a plane. And that eliminates a lot of the plastic models. And what do you have left? You guys could probably figure it out. Maybe not, but maybe I'll drop some clues as I go along. It's going to be a challenging model. It's a skill level 3. Although when I looked up this particular model on YouTube, the modeler is saying how easy this model is, you know, how simple it is, even though it's a skill level 3, which is considered, you know, tougher than a 2. All the models I've done so far is skill level 2. This one's a skill level 3, so it doesn't sound like it's going to be that easy to me. The fun part is going to be the weathering of it, which will be interesting. I got some ideas for that. But it's going to be fun and take me back to when I first started trying to do scale models. It goes right back to what my original, not the exact original scale model I did was, but similar. And with that hint, you should know what it is. Alright, well listen guys, thanks for watching Scale Model Episode 2. I appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you next time. Video poker's on the shelf, by the way. For those who watched my show in the past and all the video poker episodes, that's on the shelf. No more video poker right now. So, cheers. Catch you guys later. Hi, I'm back. There was a few things I wanted to mention that I didn't mention. I'm going to get this in real quick. On the trees, okay, this is an example of a tree. What I've been doing is, well, first I washed them in mild warm water and soap to clean off all the residue of the plastic molds and get the dust off and make it clean and everything for painting. But what I find out is, first of all, I definitely like painting while they're still on the trees. And generally I look for the items that have the same paint, so I don't have to keep putting the paint out and setting it up again and again for each piece. You just paint them all. That's just that particular paint. And I usually do 1 or 2 coats. Then when they're dry, I take them off and then touch them up and then look at the fit of the model, and if I need to scrape or sand something to get it on there, I got something in my eye, do that. But here's the problem that I'm running into. I bought these Castle Art Studio paints. Here, I'll give you an example of one of them. Here's one of the Castle Art Supplies premium acrylic paints. This one is cobalt blue, but as you can see, I got a lot of them. That's one package, and that's the second package. Alright, they're cheap. I could tell you get what you pay for. Because I've been frustrated with the kind of painting colors that I've been doing on these models with those paints. I think that they don't look as clean and as smooth and as much detail as I would like them to be, even when I mix them with water or paint thinner. And that's because they're cheap. Now I bought the Testors paint. Here's a Model Master paint. As you can see, Model Masters. And here's the Testors paint. Here's Rust that I just bought. Testors. This stuff, one coat, usually just one coat, and goes on great, goes on smooth, shows the detail, and that's it. And it looks fantastic. So what I'm doing is I'm slowly building up a supply of the good paints because it's worth it. So my message to the beginners, I'm a beginner, but the beginners is, if you can, buy the kit, look at the paint sets needed to do the kit, and go out and buy the good stuff, buy the good paints, okay, acrylic or enamel. But with enamel, make sure you got paint thinner, and go that route. You'll be much happier with the quality. Something I'm still struggling with because I'm still using these paints, and I decided I'm going to keep using those cheap paints until they run out. But I'm slowly replacing them with good paints. So, and there's another thing I wanted to mention. Give me a second. I'll think of it. Give me a minute. Now I remember what the other thing was. For the green that you see around here, gloss green, I use spray paint, and I created, here, let me get it real fast, of a suggestion off YouTube. I created a stand out of a wire hanger that I found on the ground. So this didn't cost me anything. I created this wire hanger and take a little bit of tape, mount it on top of here, and could totally maneuver it around and twist it and all that good stuff. Worked out really good. Thank you for that suggestion, whoever you were with the wire hangers. But yeah, this was spray painted. First thing I did was I did sanded it out, smoothed it out, did a coat of primer, gray primer, light coat, let it sit for 10-15 minutes, then did a heavier coat, let it sit for longer, a couple hours, then do my first paint of green with the spray can, and let the lights just turn on again. Turns on and turns off. Then let it sit, do another spray, heavier, let it sit for a long time, and then do a heavy coat. Then let it sit for a long time. So that's 3 coats of paint, I guess. And then gloss. This I glossed 3 times to get the shine. But what I didn't do is wet sand, which is part of the process that I haven't done yet. I think the next car model that I do, I will do a wet sanding and try to get a shine on it even more. Wet sanding, they say, gives it that smooth surface. See here, I can still see some brush strokes, and I hear wet sanding gets rid of those brush strokes. I don't know if you can see them or not, but at any rate, so that's how I did the painting on that. The other ones are all brush. Used the brush for all the rest of the painting. Here is an example of right here, the silver. That was done with enamel paint. 1 coat, that's it, and it looks awesome. But the paints on the rims here, you see that? The dark gray? That was done with the cheap paints. Multiple coats, and you can see that it's not as smooth. It's kind of rough. It's kind of chunky. It's the paints, man. I'm telling you, it's not me. But I'm replacing them slowly with the enamels and the good acrylic detesters, and it's making a difference in the quality of the visual of the builds, and I'm happy with that, with the new paints. So yeah, that's what I wanted to throw out there that I forgot. And thank you for watching. And next time I'm not going to wait for the middle of the, or sorry, I'm not going to wait till the end of the build for the next one. I will do another video sooner and let you know the progress that I am making with the next build. I'm not going to spill the beans yet, but I'm excited about it. Cheers.